Hello everyone, I am Ravi Kapoor. I am an IRS officer. I've been serving in the Ministry of Finance for a number of years. And today I want to share something very important with all of you. Something that has changed me, transformed me into whatever it is that I am today. Something which is so transformative, so catalytic, so explosively powerful that if you are going through that process, it is likely to change you also. I'm talking about the UPSC preparation. You've heard this before. Maybe you are in part of that preparation along somewhere in that journey. And when this journey happened to me, when I was in your shoes a few years ago, I did not understand anything. There was nobody to guide me. There was no really central core guidance to tell me if I was going in the right direction or not. Of course, you find good content, you find teachers, you find textbooks, you find unlimited content, but there is no central guiding principles to tell you if you are on the right track or not, and especially not for a long term. So you need somebody to keep you accountable, you need somebody to keep track on you, you need somebody who's done it before to be able to tell you if you are on the right track or not and then take you through the motions. This was the motivation behind what I started some time ago. Some time ago, I started the only free mentorship program for serious UPSC aspirants in the country. And I'm happy to announce today that that program now has morphed into, it has transformed into something much larger than a mentorship program. It has now become, as I have continued to construct it, expand it, learn from my own students, it has now become a fully formed UPSC guidance program, and it's completely free. So I want to tell you what it is, I want to tell you what to expect from it, and I want to tell you how to maximize its use, maximize its potential. This mentorship program starts when you enter into the program by inputting your email. It's simple as that. There is no requirement of anything else other than that. But once you enter your email, you see what happens is that a series of tasks and assignments will get triggered. You will start to get assignments and lessons and deadlines. So for instance, you will find in the first week or so of this program that the assignments are basic. They will not go into the content. The first week, I want to build your foundation. I want to know where you are in your preparation. I want to know what your weaknesses are. I want to know what you are good at, and you need to know this as well, right? Because this is something that you will have to partake in completely. You have to meet me halfway. You will have to work hard because I am working hard also, right? So if you meet me halfway, much of the work will be done. Anyway, in the first week, you will find foundational emails. I will tell you what the exam is about. I will tell you where you are likely to falter. And in these assignments and emails, I will also give you some tests. These tests are not right or wrong answers. They are like self-report inventories, right? So it will basically give you a very scientific and good analysis of where you stand and what you need to do going forward. But after this first week is over, and if you are a beginner, you'll find it very useful. If you've already done this, perhaps given an attempt or two, you may find it a little redundant, but still I would recommend go through it, don't drop it. It is important. It will give you insights, that is guaranteed. So as you move on to week 2, week 3, the difficulty level of these assignments will continue to grow more complex. It will start to get harder, it will start to get more nuanced, and we will start to get into the specifics of the content. Okay, so what's going to happen is, say you get an assignment. Say you get an assignment, and these assignments you will find are mostly in the form of challenges. So I'll say I give you a Indian polity challenge. All India polity challenge is one of those very important milestone type challenges which you will get in this program. So that challenge comes. Now the challenge continues for 7 or 8 weeks. And in that 7 or 8 weeks, I give you particular assignments. I say, for example, in one assignment that you need to complete this chapter of Lakshmikant in this format exactly in so and so time. So it's a very particularly granular and specific type of task that I'll give you, and I'll give you deadlines for it, right? And I will be able to monitor how frequently, how consistently you are opening your emails, how consistently you are clicking, because technology now empowers me to do so. You see, that's the beauty of technology, and that's what I have harnessed. As I am a computer engineer, and so as a computer engineer, you learn the power of technology is absolutely tremendous. And what I've done, and the reason that this free mentorship exists, the reason that I'm able to give it out for free, the reason that I can accommodate so many students is because technology is just so powerful. Every single detail which is relevant as a mentor, as a teacher, as a guide is available to me, right? So, you in the course of this program will find various assignments and tasks. In these assignments and tasks, you will find videos, you will find lectures. At times, I will give you study material. At times, I will call you for live interactions. I will invite you to events. At other times, I will invite you to lectures or talks or discussions with other toppers, with other officers, with other people, very important, I would say mentors, because you should have more than one mentor to get the maximum. So I'll make sure that happens. And so it's really a labor of love. It's a labor of passion. The reason that I do this is because I really enjoy doing it. That's one. And two, I think, and you will find that also as you go along in it, that it really does make an impact. And there is really no other program like it in the country, right? So as you enter into it, what I want you to do, the only thing I want you to do is to be very consistent, is to be very sincere, is to be very particular with these assignments and deadlines. I understand you may be in college, you may be working, you may be a professional, you may be a mother taking care of your children. I understand that. And there will be times when you will not be able to complete your assignments and deadlines will be missed. That's completely understandable. No problem. Just go back, finish your backlog. Okay? In the middle, I will give you breaks. You will get to know the assignments and the tasks will keep coming. What I am trying to do also, this is something important that I should say, I am constantly building, reconstructing this program as I go along, right? So the program as it existed a few months ago is not the same program you'll find now. It has changed. I keep adding content, I keep adding new assignments, right? So if you miss a deadline, what do? Nothing. You just go back and you finish it and you find yourself going along with the path, catch up, right? What are the contents that are involved? Pretty much all exam related subjects are now covered. We are able to cover much of general studies. And so there is something very interesting, I'll tell you about that. We are able to cover essay. You will find numerous assignments and tasks about essay. I want you to write essay and I'll tell you a very structured way to do it in these assignments. Polity is covered. GS is covered for the most part. Again, I'm saying you will have to study on your own. There is no escaping that. There is no escaping self-study. I will give you a structure, I'll give you lectures, I'll give you the notes also. But there is no escaping the fact that the bulk of the work is yours. So please bear that in mind. This won't be spoon feeding. This is not easy, right? It is structured, yes. It's very well organized, yes. Somebody will be guiding you, looking at you, yes. But the work is yours, yes. So let's keep that in mind as we go into it. Recently, we added the current affairs segment. That was a very important part, you know, in the exam, right? The current affairs, really no clearing the exam without current affairs. So what's going to happen is that you will find as you go into the program, maybe week 3 or week 4 or maybe week 2 current affairs segment approaches. You start to get assignments about current affairs. So there's a very interesting format to follow for current affairs. You will find that now when you enter this program, you will enter and meet a community of aspirants like you, all of them my mentees, all of them part of this mentorship program. And there's a huge community now, really very helpful, very healthy community of young, intellectually minded young Indians who are trying to clear this exam and who are very helpful towards each other, right? So this community now is very active on forums. We've instituted forums for current affairs, particularly for editorial analysis. So say you have to read the editorial every day, you read the newspaper, and I'll tell you what to do in that, not trying to, just making sure that you understand what to expect. In this editorial analysis, you will have to do editorial analysis only once a week. There is a system. On the other days, other people will be doing this editorial analysis. You can simply go there and read their analysis. So then your work gets distributed because of this community effort. And another interesting thing about this community effort, see, now that it's been a while since I have been running this program, many students now are going to clear this exam. Many of my mentees are going to clear this exam. Many of my mentees have now recently written mains. They are going to appear for the interview, and I am very sure, but it's The writing is on the wall, they're going to clear the exam, most of them, many of them. So these students now who are more advanced, who have done a lot of work already, will be giving lectures on particular topics. These people, these students, these mentees are some of the best lecturers you will ever find. They have no commercial interest. They have no other reason to do it except for the fact that it makes them improve. And that's what's going to happen to you as well. As you progress along this program, you at one point in time, when you clear the prelims, when you write the mains, I will guide you all throughout. When you write the mains, you will start to teach people, you will start to deliver lectures. This will refine you, and if you don't clear it this time, then you will most certainly will clear it in your next attempt, because we will leave no stone unturned. That is my guarantee to you, that is my promise. But at the same time, I need to emphasize, I need to tell you, the work is going to be yours. Self-study is paramount. Now the confusion is over. The structure is there. It's very granular, it's very particular, it's very well organized, it's very scientific, but the work is still yours. Keep that in mind, enter the program with a clean heart, follow these assignments, follow the deadlines. I'll be there with you all along the way. All you have to do is meet me halfway. Thank you. Jai Hind.